What's going on, guys? So hopefully, before I even start the stream, I need to make sure that the microphone, here, let me pull you guys in. I need to make sure that the microphone's working and that we sound good, because on the last couple of streams here, that even sounds better. Give me 1 second, guys, before we start the stream. This won't be added in the actual version of the live stream, but for those of you guys joining me right now that don't want to listen to this commercial, like I don't. For those of you guys joining me right now, welcome back. Don't want to listen to this commercial, like I don't. Perfect. All right, we sound good. We back in the business, and I'm bringing back what you guys want here on Pure Evil MMA, especially for the live streams. We are doing something really special. We're bringing it back. We are bringing back something that I really love doing, and I want to do more of. But first, before we even talk about the show, I got a new TV for the studio, which, here, let me show you. But I want to get a new webcam too. Oh wait, that's my beer. Oh wait, nope. Everything's backwards. What is double the size? Let me pull this over here a little bit. It is double the size of the last TV that we had down here in the studio. So I'm going to be doing more live streams. And honestly, let me get rid of this because I don't want to get flagged for it. And then let's hop right into today's show. Shut the TV off. Boom, because we are going to be journeying into a rabbit hole on YouTube. And I think I had the microphones on backwards. Thanks to the old butter. That was perfect sound effect right there, wasn't it? All right, but let's jump into things, guys. I'm just really excited today because, I don't know, I've been sick the past couple of days. For those of you guys that have been tuning into the interviews, I thank you so much, because even this week on the podcast platform, damn, that's going to bother me. That picture right there in the back is going to really bother me this entire stream. I need to fix it. I really need to fix it. All right. All right. I could not sit. It's still crooked. Better? No, not better. Better? My eyes are so bad. It's staying right there. I think that's good. All right. That clearly has to be edited out. It's still a little crooked. A little OCD about it, but beggars can't be choosers here. Wow, that's how you know you're out of shape, when you're out of breath. And I can't be wearing a little Red Riding Hood out of breath. There might be a fox near around. But all right, let's jump into today's live stream, guys. I'm just really excited because I knew I was going to be doing this meme review, PewDiePie style. I was talking about PewDiePie tonight. And we are going to be reviewing some of the funniest MMA memes out there. Let me lower the microphone really quick before we jump into it. There we go. All right, guys. So I know there's a lot of people out there that don't really enjoy watching the interviews necessarily. Like, I love doing interviews. Don't get me wrong. I love doing the podcast. I love being creative. But one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube easily has to be meme reviews. And there are so many MMA funny moments out there. And for those of you guys out there that don't know what a meme is, like when you're scrolling through Instagram, you see those short clips. It's just something that just makes you crack up, where it's just like clipped and edited, and the narrative is brought out of something and it makes you think something else, and it's just like, holy shit, that's fucking... You roll off the couch. Oh my god. There's coyotes outside. I don't know if you picked it up. There's definitely coyotes outside. That definitely fucking scares me because I don't... There's Oscar. Alright. You heard that too, bud? Definitely coyotes outside. Or actually, I'm in the third most dangerous city in America, so... Could be just like the woman next door screaming as her house is getting broken into. But that's also one of my favorite things to watch, is like when live streamers get raided. There's actually videos out there of live streamers that get raided. And some live streamers, for some reason, they have guns next to their table, like where they're live streaming. Bad idea, because say if there's somebody broken in the house right now, I wouldn't think it's a SWAT team. Like, there's been instances where SWAT teams have showed up to houses and have had the wrong address, or even people robbing a house, they'll have the wrong address, and these people are doing live streams, like playing their video games or whatever. There's a lot of really good ones. But that's so scary. But imagine, like, yeah, you have a gun on your computer table, you're doing a live stream, someone breaks in, it's going to scare the fucking shit out of you, especially in the month of October or November. and it's the fucking SWAT team, and you pull your gun out, and they enter the room. They think you're like this mafia hitman or something like that, and they fucking shoot you dead. I believe there is one actual case of that happening and actually being reported. You can totally just rag on me if I'm wrong there, though. But there are a bunch of streams out there like that. So it is officially almost Wednesday here on the East Coast. It's about 10:39, and before we waste any more of your time, let's jump into the meme review. And so we're going to be going to YouTube, and we're going to be watching, I haven't watched this actual video. I've watched a lot of meme reviews. Can you guys hear my mouth? It's so bad. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos of actual meme reviews. Or not meme reviews, but actual like MMA memes, just funny moments, like Dana White. A famous one for Dana White is like, that's fucking illegal. Or for instance, DC dancing to the KFC song, or the Cupcake song, whatever the hell it is. I can't even remember off the top of my head. Or even just like funny moments from Conor McGregor. We're going to be enjoying that right now, tonight, on Pure Evil MMA. We're bringing it back, so I can't wait to edit that whole beginning out. Clearly, like, when you do live streams, basic thing is, like, you want to waste at least 2 minutes, I've learned, to get people to start watching in. Hopefully, if I do more of these, we'll get more viewers in here, but for now, let's jump right into it. Here's the meme review, which I think I gotta plug this in here.
Lucas, who's gonna
I missed it.
Me or Anderson Silva?
So that's Michael Bisping's little boy, actually. That's Michael Bisping's little boy, and he's always ragging on him. He's so young here. And this was, so when he fought Anderson Silva, that was 2016, end of 2016, I believe, where I think Anderson Silva won. And that's like a big thing for like the MMA buffs out there. Like, I was talking about having like instant replays and stuff like that. That would have been a perfect moment. After 25 years, what we saw with the Chaz Skelly incident this weekend at the 25-year anniversary, that would have been the perfect moment to have a replay. And then the Michael Bisping fight as well against Anderson Silva. Let me make sure the audio is good. Replay, and then the Michael Bisping fight. Cool. As well again. Yeah, that would have been a perfect moment to use the instant replay. However, and I talked to James McSweeney, my co-host from season 10 of Ultimate Fighter. He goes, you know what, mate? Like, you have a huge adrenaline dump when that happens. You can't really restart things, because for me to get even to, like, not for this instance against Bisping, but for like Chaz Skelly, you get to this certain position where you've gone through 3 steps to get there, and you can finally sink it in. You can't really restart that. Or even like instances like Michael Bisping versus Anderson Silva, when he landed that knee, there was no one action. Bisping points to his mouth guard. Boom! He gets hit with the knee. Anderson Silva thinks he won the fight, jumps on top of the cage. That's a huge adrenaline jump. You think you won. Your brain's all over the place. So this is actually just a really funny moment. I mean, I don't know how much that has to do with it. I just kind of drifted off there, but.
No, who's gonna win? Right.
He's the champion. Yeah!
So good.
Misdirection. That's all you gotta do. When he comes, you're gonna use that. Come on, get me. Use that power against him. That's the first lesson of jiu-jitsu. Anderson Silva's not gonna win.
Yes, he is.
Anderson Silva is not gonna win. By unanimous decision.
Michael Bisping.
Michael.
Wait, I haven't seen this. Like, is his son there and like upset?
That's Lucas. He's a little. I love him dearly, but he's a little.
FS1, first off, hit your boy up, man. Hit your boy up. You got these two guys. I enjoy their show on FS1, but now it's moving to ESPN. I don't know. I went to school. I was trained by a lot of ESPN people. I think I could fit this role perfectly. What these guys do for MMA, Fight Pass, hit me up. My childhood friend, my cul-de-sac buddy that I used to play basketball, hockey, football with, he works for the UFC now. He actually put together the tournaments with Dan Severn on UFC Fight Pass. He works for... That's the 4th time I dropped my phone. This is going to be a funny edit afterwards. I know it's a live stream, but this is going to be a really funny edit. That was the 4th time I dropped my phone. Okay, so yeah, I could fill this in. I could film it right here.
Listen to a word I say. He winds me up. He is just like me. He's a little. I'm terrified. The future scares me with this guy. He's horrible.
If you win.
Love you, Lucas. I'm kidding, of course. Did you know I'm fighting to be the world champion, Lucas?
What a little punk, man. This just adds to like the character of it all. I need to make sure that I'm still in it here and that this looks good. All right, let me get rid of this. This is just kind of like a prop right now because it's not even plugged in. I guess I can put it there for like looks, but fuck it. All right, we good. We good here. This one isn't really doing it for me here, guys. I don't really like this one. Let's go to a different video. Let's see what we got here. All right, so funniest corner moments in MMA and boxing. And remember, this is a reaction video, so I should be able to stream this and not get flagged for it. Most awkward moments, UFC embedded funniest moments. 15 minutes of the funniest UFC quotes. Let's go to the top. Most memorable and funny moments from UFC in 2017. You know, I want like one of like all time. Here's one. MMA What the Fuck Moments, Part 3. And immediately you see... immediately see Joe Rogan, so he always has good reactions. Let's jump into it. I want to see more Dana White angry moments. Is what I want to see. Oh, GSP and his nipple.
Let me ask you something about your fight with Fitch. What was that move about before the match?
I'm glad you asked, my man.
Licked your hand before. What was that about?
I don't know. I think it's a nervous. I don't know, man.
Immediately, what that reminds me of, because I never heard of this before in my entire life. Immediately, I think of the Adam Sandler movie Little Nicky, and during the edit, we need to insert clip here of the guy hanging out his window, rubbing his nipple. I think my nipple's actually hard. Weird, but that is what that reminded me of when GSP did that.
Re-troll that I do, and I don't even think about it, and I just.
Does he do it during sexy time? Does he do it during sexy time is the question. And a new breed of nipple twisters were born. All right, this is a good start.
Knockout power in either hand or fist, has excellent submissions, has a tremendous... Oh, someone just stole his hat. How dare this?
Rashad. Chuck Liddell. And so I believe James McSweeney was actually in the corner there. He was at the fight for Rashad. All right, there's Keith Jardine. I do not see. I don't know here. But this is when Chuck Liddell got knocked out for the first time. Right here. And he's coming back like 2 weeks. Me and Jim's actually did a review. Go check it out. Gloves Off, episode number 8.
Dominic he's not really a finisher. I mean, he stopped TKO.
I was talking about this fight today in the Pure Evil MMA Empire room on Twitter with some of the most elite tweeters on Twitter. I was talking with Misty today about this, actually. This was one of my favorite bantamweight fights ever. Dominic Cruz coming back to defend the title. He just beat TJ Dillashaw in a very close fight. Like, I really don't even think TJ should have lost the title in the first place. Especially the night I reacted to it initially, but when I rewatched it, I understood why they did, which is kind of a filtered review, in my opinion. But honestly, this is one of my favorite fights in bantamweight history right here.
Dominic he's not really a finisher. I mean,
Come on, the movement is on point.
in the first round in his rematch fight, swarmed him. Look at this.
Hell yeah.
You know Rashad like playing with his nipples. I bet he wish he had some titties to play with.
Shout out episode. I mean, season 10 of The Ultimate Fighter. Best season ever. Best season ever. And I was thinking about doing like a reaction to some of the clips. Like, there's a moment inside that season, and Shab talks about it all the time, when my co-host James McSweeney would literally just slap everybody. And I believe he still does it to this day to get people pumped up. Like, dude, you about to go in there, and this ain't no sparring session. This is going to hurt. So he tries to warm you up, but man, those slaps look like they fucking hurt. Insert clip here.
Hey, get your hand out of there. This is a family show.
Oliveira?
I know what I'm gonna do. I will dig.
GSP, we could literally watch an entire 20, 30 minutes just on GSP clips. He's so interesting. He reminds me of, you guys ever see the movie The Room? PewDiePie talks about all the time, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to watch The Room. There's actually a new movie with James Franco that's coming out called The Disaster Artist. I haven't seen that either. I didn't even know it was about the guy who created The Room, who actually acts in The Room, but he talks like GSP, and it's so awkward and so perfect.
Dictate for my performance.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Really?
Is that Aldo's wife? Oh, it's Felice Herrick. It's Felice Herrick. Is she creaming to Jose Aldo? No, she's not. Don't even say she is. Felice has like the weirdest live streams I've ever seen. Like, people tune in to just watch her do the most random things in the world. Like, she'll just be brushing her teeth. She'll just be doing the most random things.
That's all you gotta do. When he comes, you're gonna use that. Come on, get me. Use that power.
Be brushing her teeth. I had to make sure the noise is still working. But she's so good looking, right? She's so good looking. This is an underground fight. Did he just throw up? Did he just throw up? I don't think I've ever seen that, but let me know in the comments down below. Have you guys ever, like, I've actually seen people piss their pants, or we've even seen people shit themselves, which I think is obviously, we've seen girls shit themselves, and the way that she dealt with it, I'm not going to throw her name under the bus, but the way she dealt with it, she did a whole bunch of interviews. She was on the MMA host, like, right after talking about it to everybody, and I got to give her props. I'll never forget the morning after that fight happened. I was listening to like regular radio, like 99.1 WPLR here in Connecticut. And it was just like random talk, like people calling in, just talking about the weekend. And the guys, did you guys see the girl who shit herself in the UFC? And I was just like, oh my God, like everyone's talking. And it's kind of crazy. It kind of shows you like the magic and the dark side of the internet at the same time. Like your entire career could be defined by one incident that you had because you had a shitty weight cut and your stomach just isn't having it on fight night. Shout out to that girl. Ooh, even more. You know, a lot of these guys, what they're doing when they're cutting weight, they're not getting enough fluid, and maybe he drank too much. I don't know what the incident was, because you're trying to gain back weight or just try to feel right getting ready to go back into the fight after cutting all that weight. It might be an instance of him just drinking too much. Okay, that makes sense. He got kicked in the stomach. Oh, and he's still ready to go. Shout out to whoever this guy is. He goes in there, throws up, and instead of like the ref is nowhere to even be seen here. He literally just goes, all right, let's go back to it, which is like all of my friends when we go to parties, like they throw up and they're ready to go. Shout out to that guy. Big deal. Another hat grab there. Kind of corny. Let's just throw it out there. If you are the guy at these events and you are pulling off a fighter's hat, you're a fucking loser. Like, what are you doing? I mean, it would be really funny. I won't lie. It would be really funny if you go to your buddy's house and it's like, dude, I grabbed this hat off of, Randy Couture. Like, you were that asshole. That would be funny. Sergio Pettis. What was that about? Should I even rewind that? Let's just move forward.
He got a big mouth.
You can rewind it.
The fact that he played with his nipples right before he go and fight another man. It's gay.
Rampage Jackson. First off, Rampage, if you're watching this, unblock me from Twitter. Like, let's see if he still has me blocked, matter of fact. I'll show you guys. Let's see if he still has me blocked. Because, man, like, he's one of my favorite fighters of all time. And if you guys rewind to, I think it was like the first episode of Pure Evil MMA, I kind of threw Rampage under the bus because he was over with Bellator. At the time, Bellator wasn't even as big as it is now. Like, it's been a great year for Bellator. But at the time, it definitely wasn't like the biggest place. Like, there were many fighters that went over there. It was him and Tito. Basically, the Pitbull brothers, Eddie Alvarez, Michael Chandler. Like, this is before Benson Henderson. And, yeah, he's still got me blocked. Rampage. What is Rampage's, Here, let me type in Rampage Jackson and see if he even pops up, because I'm blocked, so I don't even think it will show up. The fan page. All right, so there's got to be, like, one that says @ Here, you know what? Even better. Let me bring you guys here. All right, let's Google Rampage's Twitter account. All right. And the reason why I have this up, guys, is because I was trying to get a thumbnail in here for you. Okay, Rampage Jackson's Twitter. All right, and we got to go back to all, obviously, because we don't want a photo of it. Which, what the fuck is this? Michael Jackson life mask? What? Is that Hannah Montana? I don't see a single picture. Does he have me blocked on Google, too? That is certainly not. That is Maggie Rampage. Sounds brutal. You don't want to run into Maggie Rampage 9 p.m. or 10:55 p.m. on a Wednesday night. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so Rampage Jackson, Rampage for Real on Twitter. Okay, so it's Rampage for Real. Let's see here. The moment of truth. You are blocked from following Rampage for Real and viewing Rampage for Real's tweets. Learn more. Now, my only hope, probably my only hope for getting on good terms with Rampage again, I certainly don't know what I did wrong. I'm a huge fan of Rampage. And when I give you guys like my reaction videos or even like my prediction videos, I try to go with the general consensus of what, 51% or more people are thinking and the other 49%. I try to give both sides of that and give a good feel, a pure reaction, which is why it's called Pure Evil MMA. My name is Eddie Villecco, Evil, E-V-I-L. That's the whole point in this channel and the whole point of my Twitter page. I mean, are there like tweets I pissed him off with? I don't know what it was. But like I was saying before, I think episode 1 of Pure Evil MMA, I was like, you know what? I wish Rampage was in UFC. Like, going over to Bellator was a horrible idea. It's almost like career suicide is Rampage at the end of his road. And I don't know if you saw that. I don't know what it was. Clearly, Rampage has me blocked on Twitter. Guys, if you're watching this, tweet Rampage. Tell him to unblock me. But probably my best bet is, since I do a show with James McSweeney, who was on the season Ultimate Fighter, but for Team Rashad, that's probably my only bet, is like try to get him on the podcast. Like somehow like James can convince him to come on the podcast, and then I'll kind of blindside him and be like, unblock me. And there's actually a good meme of Ariel Helwani trying to do the same thing with Ariel Helwani and whatchamacallit, and Dana White. Here, let me pull you back in here. Why is it like this? All right, let's get back into it.
So what kind of boyfriend?
All right, GSP, more GSP awkward moments. Rampage versus Glover Teixeira, not too long ago. I think this was, did I just say Rampage? Rumble Johnson's, I believe it was like his last fight. Or no, maybe the title fight was his last fight after this. He definitely deserved the title shot after this. This was last year around this time, I believe. Man, listen, first off, Glover Teixeira just had a baby. He's kind of been on the DL lately. But Rumble has blown up like plus 80 pounds. And there are talks of him coming back. We've seen that a bunch of times.
Just on pure instinct. Wow.
We've seen that a bunch of times. What do we got here? Leonard Garcia. Where has he been? Leonard Garcia. Huge name. Huge name. Where's he been, though?
Tell us just what just happened right there.
I just met God. Oh. God is here? Yes, right over there.
What's his name?
George St. Pierre, The Rush.
Yes.
Rousey.
I've never seen this before in my life. Like, I've seen a lot of MMA memes. I have not seen this. And initial reaction is, what the, like, where is this? Is this in London? Like, where are there roads like this? I would never be able to drive down a road like this. And you got this guy in the middle of the street? What is this?
Rousey. Do the Ronda. Rousey.
What? Okay, dude. Shout out to his shoes. I have those same shoes. Shout out to anyone wearing All Stars. Converse, baby.
Dale showing a lot of head movement. Eats a nice kick.
Ooh.
Roy fell down. Oh, his leg's broken. His leg's broken. Oh, stop.
Oh! 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 I can't watch shit like that, bro. It's too late for that, man. It's too... The reason why I'm going late and not watching horror movies is because I don't want to see that shit, man. I should have known better. I've seen this before. Oh, man. Whoa was great. Oh, don't show it again, bro. Dude. More GSP sexy time. Phone number. This lady. This GSP, and he's so awkward. It's like a middle schooler getting a phone number in my mind. Like, that's...
Thank you.
We noticed that one of the fighters, he was kind of fat, pudgy guy, like a heavyweight.
Shout out to whoever made this video. Who made this video, first off? Because shout out to them. I love going back and forth between GSP and Rampage. What channel is this? Let's subscribe to this channel. I'd recommend subscribing. 101K. Kyokushinbo. Okay, man. All right. We got to watch parts 1, 2, and 3 at some point. Which, perfect. We're going to react to parts 1 and 2 tomorrow night and the night after. That sounds like the perfect plan. We should meet up tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Or what time did I go live? About a half hour ago? 10:30? Tomorrow night, let's make it 10 p.m. and we'll review part 1. Following night, we'll review part 2. Sounds good to me. Thumbs up if you like that idea. What do we got here? Is my computer crashing? Is that what's going on? What is going on? This is what I get for having a fucking Windows. What the fuck? Are we still live? We're still good. We're still going strong. All right, let's go back into this. Season 10. What is going on here? All right, let's get back into it. Come on, let's go. No time for this shit.
Come on, dude. Come on, titties.
Yeah, right, bro.
I grabbed his titties.
Yeah, do something.
That wasn't pretty. He didn't like that. He didn't like him. I grabbed his titties. Felt good, though.
You know, if I call you, it's to sleep well and free my conscience and to apologize like a man. I don't want to lick any butt. That's the only thing.
I don't want to lick any butt. That's too good. Again. Oh, here's our boy. Again. With the fucking hat grab. Enough of that shit. Shaved head. Conor McGregor. Again. Alright, so if you don't get this, I'm not even going to point it out. Okay. The net pinch.
Big Ben also.
The hat grab again. I was just going to say. Look at this guy. Look at this guy in the top left. He is pumped. Where's the guy? Let's find the guy who actually took the hat. Let's get this guy. Big Ben Rothwell. Where have you been, my man?
Big Ben.
Here it comes. Here he comes. Like Rick Ross says, Don't even know it. Boom! Look, he don't even show his face. This is a great sequence right there. Yes.
So who is your favorite UFC fighter that you love to watch?
I love to watch GSP. Yes, I like to watch him fight. I think he's a great athlete.
Ariane being a very beautiful girl.
Girls just want GSP to bang them. It's just, it's got to be the accent. Yeah, we know what it is. Like, why am I explaining this?
I'm sure she used to have.
Why am I explaining this?
On the knees for her, you know. So you have to be the opposite. Because if you're on the knees for her, she's gonna make you beg her.
And shout out to the 70s porno music going on in the background.
So you have to be a man. You have to be the man. You have to be very like alpha male with her. You know, decide what you do and everything. So show her who's the boss. You know.
Alright, so we gotta take charge.
Exactly. Be in charge.
I gotta say it, guys. Why are there so many nerds that do media in MMA? I can't stand it anymore. Everyone in MMA media is such a fucking nerd. Shout out to the new era of MMA media, like myself and the MMA holes. I'm so tired of nerds ruling the MMA. Like, do you guys really like nerds reporting it? Like, okay, stop. I can understand they do great journalism. But leave it to the actual artists to do the media parts of it, like me and the MMA holes. Please. There are some good ones out there, but there's just an overload of dorks that they look at me like the big ones that are higher up. I'm not going to throw them under the bus. With the big names, like think of the top 5 guys that come to your mind. Dork, and dork. One of those guys are probably like actually cool. Like you would actually probably hang out with. The other 4 are probably like, at least for me, man. I don't know. I'm tired of it, though. I'm so tired of dorks ruling. It doesn't even make sense. Like, I remember the time of Mask. That is what I'm aiming for. Some actual entertainment. Not a fucking dork behind the mic asking these dumbass cookie-cutter questions. I am not your cookie-cutter journalist. Booyah.
Can you show me how to do that?
No, not. You gotta be in the cage ready to fight.
Hold on. I'm halfway there.
Look at these dorks, man. Bro. Cringe. Like, this was supposed to be a meme review. I'm cringing at that. Come on, man. And you can sense that vibe there. Like, dude, what are you doing here interviewing me? Like, I may not have the best background in martial arts, but I've been doing interviews since I was 7 years old. I've played in bands. I've played shows. I've had family in radio. I went to broadcasting school. I went to college for sociology and psychology. Like, and the number one thing, like, none of that even means shit to me. Like, all right, this guy might be entertaining to some of you guys, but it's just so cringy, man. So cringy.
Nah. Looks like you tried to...
We need to change this. We need to fix this.
Pick up on the guy.
Season 10. Best part. Yes. So I've actually asked James McSweeney about this on our podcast, Gloves Off, which you can find the links down below here, actually. Go right down below here on the YouTube channel, and you can see the iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher links. That goes to Pure Evil MMA, but within the Pure Evil MMA playlist is actually Gloves Off, or you can go to the Gloves Off YouTube channel here on YouTube. But I actually asked him about this moment, and the way he explains how this all went down breaks the entire thing down. And these doors, man, like, this is a gym. The UFC is not spending much money on doors. This is season 10. What is this, like 2007, I believe? 2009.
Follow Thiago. 13-1. Another hat stealer. Oh, how dare they? You know what?
I think it was actually 2008, I believe.
Somebody's It's always when we go out of the country. It's never happened in America. In England, we've had it happen. I think it's the same dude stole both hats.
They might just, you know what? I think he's 2 for 2.
The guy's probably high as a kite because it smells a lot like weed over there.
Hey, it's our boy Mayhem Miller. I'm surprised we haven't seen one clip of Mayhem Miller yet. I really am. Mayhem Miller, shout out to him. I believe he just got like in trouble again for some crazy thing, but I'm a Mayhem monkey. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm a Mayhem monkey. I have one interview, my favorite interview ever. Like, if there was one interview I was ever starstruck with, it was with Mayhem Miller, because I used to love his show, Bully Beatdown, back in the day. And I remember when I saw the Karate Hottie on there for the first time, I had no idea who she was. There were some big names on that show. If you guys go back, and I believe they're all on YouTube, if you guys go back, Karate Hottie's on there, Luke Rockall's on there. There's a bunch of huge names that were on that show that are big names right now. Mayhem even fights one kid, like, and obviously that shit was like all set up or whatever, but it was just so good. It was so good. This is when MMA was kicking off. There was even a show on MTV about, it was called like Fight Town or something like that. I don't remember the exact name of it. Even True Life. Do you guys remember back in the day, True Life? Frankie Edgar was on True Life back in the day. Before I was like die hard into the UFC, like when it was just like, it was just so big that you couldn't ignore it. Like it would always be on the senior lounge in high school. It was always on. Like when you're in high school as a junior, you're like right there. You can hang out in the junior lounge. You can kind of get away with it. But I was actually a super senior. I stayed back here because I was 2 credits behind from just skipping classes. Like I said, I was in a band. Like I didn't really care what the fuck they were teaching us. Like it wasn't that interesting to me. It was a bunch of dorks trying to teach me some shit I didn't fucking care about at the time. I was into the recent bands and metal and just singing my heart out about the shit that was going on at home. And like obviously I know now why I stayed back, but it just makes so much sense. But at the time, like, you couldn't ignore this. This was on the senior lounge for the 2 years I was there, all the time, constant. It was there for, I mean, ever since UFC, the season where Forrest Griffin, Ultimate Fighter Season 1, I remember my teachers talking about it in class the next day. After the finale, we started the day off talking about what we witnessed a few days prior over the weekend. So crazy, man. So crazy. But yeah, one time I was starstruck. Easily Mayhem Miller.
Well, see, if you're not privy to Team Quest nipple flicking game, you flick somebody's nipples as they walk by. It's not fun.
Shout out to Mayhem Monkeys.
Everybody loses in that game.
Hat grab. All right. I'm enough with the hat grabs. Ooh. Wait. That's the same. That has to be the same guy. That looks exactly like the same guy. Hold on. Did I just rewind us like way too far? Let's see. This looks like the same guy from the other clip. With the same dumbass grin on his face. There's your culprit right there. That is the same fucking guy. That is the same guy. And just to prove it, let's see where it is. Because I love the YouTube update where they show you like where you're zooming in on. Let's see here. It wasn't that long ago that just went down. That same guy grabbed a hat. I swear I'm not making this up. It was before the Rampage door. If it's going to take too long, we're not going to find it. The phone number? It's coming up. Because there's been too many. Is this it? This got to be it right here. Nope, it's even further back than this, and I got to apologize now, because now we have to find it. Now it's a mission to find this clip. The leg break. Where did we pause on it? If it's not right here, it's got to be close. Right here, right? Ben Rothwell. It was the Ben Rothwell one. It was the Ben Rothwell one. Here we go. And if it's not this guy, I'm moving forward. Is that not the same guy? Is that not the same guy? Him and his buddy are going to these events. That has to be the same guy. I'm going to take a picture of this really quickly on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at @pureevilmma_. But really quick, just for evidence. All right, now let's go to... I can't even right now. All right, now let's go to... Here it is. It's the same guy. Watch. Was it right before this? Okay, this is the one where he misses it.
I think it's the same dude still.
Joe Rogan. So this has to be the same event, because that is the same dude. That is the same dude. This has to be the same event then. Now that makes too much sense now.
You know what? Somebody's going home with extra. We go out of the country. It's never happened in America. In England, we've had it happen. I think it's the same dude still.
So it's not, is it that guy? Right here, it's like an optical illusion, I feel. But that's definitely the same area. At least the same freaking guy who looks like Chuck Liddell / Keith Jardine. Taking the hat. And look how mad. Look how mad. The old hat grab. The old hat grab. Oh, so perfect. So perfect. All right, let me get this guy's picture.
They might just, you know what?
Joke. I like that Joe calls it out.
Happened in America. In England, we've had it happen. I think it's the same dude.
Look how happy he is.
In England, we've had it happen. I think it's the same dude stole both hats. They might.
Oh, I keep missing it.
Country. It's never happened in America. In England, we've had it happen. I think it's the same dude stole both hats. They might just.
All right, we gotta let it go.
I think he's 2 for 2.
So
the guy's
good.
Probably high as a kite because it smells a lot like weed over there.
Hell yeah, Joe. I like how Joe called it out.
Well, see, if you're not privy to the Team Quest nipple flicking game, you flick somebody's nipples as they walk by. It's not fun. Everybody loses in that game.
All right, with the hat grabs. The same guy.
All right, here's Jordan. I'm very glad you won that fight, Matt. But
I am not impressed.
I'm not impressed by your performance, and I look forward to fight you in the near future.
A classic
Man,
line.
I live in the Rocky movie. I'll tell you, when that music comes on, my nipples get hard. I don't know about you guys.
Matt Serra. Matt Serra. Matt Serra. The man who beat GSP, matter of fact.
You know, are they
nipples? You look at their nipples. You look at their nipples. You look at their nipples.
BJ Penn in on it too, huh? Meanwhile, in Africa, a special first aid is given to KO'd fighters. What is this? What are we in for? Alright, so immediately, first off, what is this? This reminds me of Netflix documentary with Data 5000 called, what was it, Dog Fights or something like that. Is it still even on Netflix? I'm not even going to look. Like, that was actually a pretty decent documentary, and it got Data 5000 a contract with Bellator, and Kimbo's last fight, where Data 5000 had a heart attack backstage and got rushed to the hospital and almost died. I enjoyed that night. It was Ken Shamrock versus Hoist Gracie. Hoist Gracie kicks Ken Shamrock in the nuts and wins the fight. Ooh! Oh! He did Weasel Face. It's the infamous Weasel Face. Look, he's all stiffed up. Oh, he got Weasel Faced. Look, he gets cracked once. Boom! Gets dropped. Robin Black, I know you're out there. I'm sending you this clip. Please break down this fight. Boom! You just got knocked the fuck out. Damn. Whoa, what are they doing? I forgot the title of this video. I was so obsessed with how he got knocked out and stiffed up. Did they just unzip his pants? Do we go on with this video? Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's unbuttoned his belt. His belt. Not only is he unbuttoned his belt, he grabbed it and tried ripping it off because it's not here. He pulled it through a couple of loops, obviously. And he has a handful. Why am I breaking this down? Robin Black, don't break this part down, man. Please. Let's just move on. I mean, fuck it. Let's watch it again. Look how many people are here. There are more people here than I've seen at a few events I've been to. And this is crazy. Is that a media table? They have a media table. Check this out. There's a media table. I would apply for credentials for this. Somebody send me the PR and the CEO, because I would be more than happy to sit right there at the media table. Oh! Now, he unbuttons his belt. He ripped his pants off. They pour water on his head. This poor guy. Imagine getting knocked out and just being semi-conscious and feeling that going on. And then water hits your face. And then some guy just grabs your dick. It makes me wonder, like, did he ask for this to happen? Do they do this often? When anyone gets knocked out, when, like, I have so many questions. And once again, shout out to whoever created this video, because I like the sneaking around music. Like, this guy's knocked out. It's like almost like somebody's unconscious in a dentist chair. And they have no control of what's going on, and they're being raped almost. That's how I kind of feel. Like, this feels wrong to watch. So we're going to watch it again. He's pretty confident. He gets knocked down. He's like, no. Just wait. I'm going to fucking school you. And he must be half his age. The guy fighting him is easily half his age. And wearing... This must be happening a lot, because it looks like he has a padlock on his belt. He literally has a padlock on there. Cause, like, if I get knocked out, motherfuckers, you ain't raping me. Like, is the bet here, like, motherfucker, if you lose, we're gonna rape you. Like, is that what the bet is? Well, that's all I can think of. They're fighting for their virginity here, is how I feel. Like, I kept my virginity for 38 years. And this guy's like, I ain't losing mine today. And he got a padlock on there. Like, that is a belt buckle if I've ever seen one. Oh, he don't want to go. Oh. They are swarming on him. Like, is this even, like, those can't be his coaches. This is a backyard brawl. These got to be his boys or his opponent's boys who are raping him or something. I don't know. He's grabbing right for it here. He's wasting no time. By the time he's picking up his head, he's grabbing for his dick. And the other guy looks like he's ripping off the belt. These two are in on it. This is a strategy. Let's just move on. Enough of this. Wake up, man. It's your last chance. Oh, they're going through with it. Oh. Oh. He just threw up. Imagine waking up, coming into consciousness in that moment. I'm sorry for making you guys watch this. We might get flagged. I've seen that before. We need to move on. We need to move on. I am so sorry. Look. This video goes on for a bit now. This video goes on for a bit. Okay, let's watch it. I can't. There's an explanation. Thank God, because I'm traumatized. Imagine watching a UFC event. Like, I'm speechless. Okay, so he says, yes, I realize that without my intervention, some of the injured fighters wouldn't survive. Look at the shit-eating grin on the interviewer's face. Like, bro, can you fucking explain? Or what was that? He can't keep a straight face. You can be hit in such a way that your testicles ascend all the way up into your kidneys. I have never heard that. This is fucking disturbing, man. This guy can't keep a straight face. Like, dude, I don't believe you, bro. Like, you guys went far with it. You guys... I wouldn't, like, do they pick straws? Like, like, who's the guy who does that? I wouldn't help this guy. I wouldn't want to be in... Like, if this guy came up to me like he want to corner me in my next fight, like, no. No, bro, you're on your own. Did you just say it's not traditional? No, just this time we did it. It's just this time. I think this was so good. We have to do the what the fuck moment part 2. Let's just jump into it. Tomorrow night we'll do part 3. How about that, guys? I'm having too much fun. Fuck watching TV. This is just too good. Like, between the GSP nipple rubbing, like, I like how they kept a narrative throughout the thing. You know what? Let's actually... Okay, tomorrow night we'll watch this one. But let's watch some Dana White moments. I think those are some of the best ones. Let's watch some Dana White moments. See if we can get some Instagram clips for that one. So I love taking little clips out of our videos and just post them on Instagram. The nipple saga continues. Okay. Rewind. Go back. I love YouTube now. Like, back in the day, I used to have to go to Tommy K's to watch a video like that. Like, these little blooper videos. Just so perfect. They're perfect. I could fall into rabbit holes all night with this. All night. Let's see if we got anyone in the chat room, by the way. How are we back to this? Here, let's do this. UFC. Funny moments. Bam. Alright. Is it too late? Okay, we got legendary stream. Kevin from Chicago. 11:09, bro. 20 minutes ago. Damn, bro. True life. My cock is large. 11:19. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm going to check in the chat room a little more. Mike Perry knockouts and funny moments. That could be good. The funniest moments in the UFC. 55-minute stream. That was the first one we started on. Okay, MMA what the fuck moments. Is there any Dana White ones? Angry Dana White moments? Dana White. Because he is the meme of the UFC. What is up with that thumbnail, though? All right, Dana White's funniest MMA moments. Let's jump right into it. I can't wait. I'm excited for this one. The way that last one ended, though, I think I lost some of you guys there. That was hard to get through. I don't blame you. Shout out to making 462 subscribers.
Hey, Rebecca, what's up?
Bye, Rebecca. No, you ain't living the dream, girl. Let's be real. Welcome to the Pure Evil MMA meme review, episode number 1. Yes. Yes. That's how you start a video. That is how you start a video.
I said, when I saw her at the MMA Awards, she looked like
Vanderlei Silva in heels.
Vanderlei Silva in a dress and heels. And she did. Didn't she not?
He had to actually apologize for this. Like, if you were watching this video right now, this review, and you have no idea about MMA, this is actually... He's talking about a female fighter who wasn't signed to the UFC at the time. But, like, at the time, like, a lot of people agreed with him. It was bad. He had to apologize. Him and Joe Rogan both said similar things.
That she didn't look like Vanderlei. She got up and she was like...
This is kind of mean.
What is wrong with you? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to fight? Do you want to...
I mean, yeah.
Do you have a drinking problem?
Yeah.
You do? What's up with you? You're a drunken retard, too.
Yeah. Hey, London sold out in 10 minutes.
That's my sold out laugh.
I was actually at one of these press conferences. Conor McGregor took some of my money into his pocket. I was actually at the New York press conference at the Barclays Center, and a lot of people who watched on the live stream were like, that sucked. When I was there, it was kind of weird. Like, Conor was 4 hours late, which there was a shit ton of traffic in Brooklyn that day. Conor McGregor was like 4 hours late to the event. Dougie Fresh comes out trying to entertain us. Then Mayweather comes out and he does his infamous, yeah, like his Little John impression. Then Conor comes out talking about how he's black from the waist. It was weird. It was a weird event, but I'll never fucking forget it. I'll tell you that. It was entertainment.
It's so ridiculous that these guys don't show up on weight. Season 9, mother. Season 9.
This ain't Survivor. Vote him off. Beat him off. That didn't sound good, did it?
All right. I get nervous. If you don't know what the goes on in this show by now, I don't even know what to tell you. What do you not understand about that?
Was this perhaps one of the highlights of your career?
No, this is literally the best night of my career ever.
Is this your lowest moment as president of the UFC?
No doubt about it. Absolutely, 100%.
That was perfect.
All right, boys.
Listen, I don't know how that whole deal works. They say that Fedor is a partner in that whole thing. A partner in what? Fucking M1?
Forrest said that you brought him back into the cage. What did you say to him?
Is this live?
Dana White. Dana White, everyone.
We're good. I love you. Come on. I just noticed your suit says fuck you.
I want
Classic.
To see combat sports do better. I want to see boxing pull bigger numbers. I'm not Bob Arum.
Ooh, look at this. UFC 152, Jones versus Vitor Belfort, when Jones almost got his arm snapped in half. Oh, there was no way he was going to tap. Beat Vitor Belfort. Assassin's Creed 3. Throwback.
Dick. Okay, we've done 11 fights this year, and 4 of them were free on free television, actual free television, free cable. Okay, Gary, you idiot. You're so dumb, I can't even believe that I'm answering your question.
To see me and seeing you.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was fucking awesome. That was gold. So fucking good.
Zuffa boxing. I want one of those shirts.
I don't even know him. Steve Mazzagotti's the worst referee in the history of fighting.
Steve Mazzagatti was never, my friend. Sister Ann was never my friend. That's fucking illegal.
Everything that we do and saying negative stuff about boxing. Boxing's fucking great. It's an incredible sport. I wouldn't be.
First off, if you're working under the UFC, you shouldn't be talking about the UFC, which is why I did the podcast episode segment about Bruce Buffer opening his mouth about Nate Diaz, man. His pay, what he does is none of your business. Get the fans excited about them. Don't talk down to any of the fighters, ever. Not your place. It's not your place. I'm surprised Dana wasn't pissed about it, man.
Sitting here right now if it wasn't for the sport of boxing. You know, I'm not going to play Bob Arum's little pussy game.
He could say the same thing about Bruce Buffer. And no disrespect to Bruce Buffer, but man, same thing. You wouldn't be there without the Diaz brothers and the fighters that you look down or talk down to. Not saying that he does that often, but he was just, like the saying says, stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane.
Fuck him.
I was here for this. I was actually here for this. This was the classic Form Voltron moment. And you can see it. This is the Barclays Center. The money all on the ground. He was telling Conor to strip for him. Classic moment. Classic moment. However you guys want to ditch on it, you weren't there. So
These guys are considered the best in the world, you know? Mazzagatti still fucking works. That guy still has a job. That's crazy. It was nasty after the
hey, shout out to Kevin. Kevin from Chicago, guys. Give Kevin from Chicago a follow here on YouTube. Kevin, give us your Twitter, man. I mean, I want to do more of these. I want to do more of these live streams because, honestly, that's the one way to do it. If you are going to be a YouTuber, you need to start doing reaction videos. Like the interviews have been pulling in great numbers. The podcast, 1,000 downloads a week. YouTube, not so good. I need to find the niche. We got it right here, man. So shout out to you for joining us on our first official. Kevin from Chicago, man. Like, I will make you, if you want to come for every stream, I will make you the chat room modifier or whatever you call it. You can be in charge of that while I do the stream, because this is gonna blow up. There's no one else in the scene. The reason I'm doing it, there's no one else in the MMA scene that does this. There's just a bunch of dorks out in the media scene. I do interviews. I'm not a dork. We are doing the reaction videos. No one else is doing the reaction videos. So thank you for joining.
Imagine what this thing
episode number 1, kid.
But apparently, when he got kicked, that muscle, the hamstring, detached from the bone. Yeah.
Let me tweet this link out, actually.
Holy fucking shit! This was not fun tonight. This was not fun tonight. No, I don't love that. Fucking, this was not fun.
Do you think that going into this, I didn't think that Roy Nelson was going to annoy the shit out of me? I mean, that's what he does. He's annoying. Like, fuck you, you criminal. I mean, you think the Fertittas just pull all the money out of their fucking bank and pay everybody? You're out of your fucking minds? I mean, yes, we're trying to get a fucking deal in the UK. You're fucking the fans in the UK. Fuck you.
Oh, stupid. That was pretty good. The accuracy on that was pretty good. That was coming right for Conor's head. And he got it in a split second. That was good. Look at this. That was good.
Split the money. It's a fucking $100 million or $200 million. Who knows what it's going to be? I think it's going to be the biggest pay-per-view ever. Probably 2.6 million buys. Shut the fuck up and fight.
Why does he sound like Lord Vader there? Literally, Dana White. Sounds like Lord Vader.
Big 3 inches tall, weighing in at 237 pounds. Come on, boys. Let's get it started. Let's get the press conference started. Let's get it 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 started. You owe your whole bitch. You owe your.
We might be the only bosses.
Me pumping myself up in the shower.
That pay guys more than what the deal is. And when we jump out of our fucking seats and start screaming, holy shit, we're writing that dude a check. And when Christmas comes around, they're gonna write your fucking Christmas bonus out of the fucking arena that night. Mm-hmm.
Classic.
The managers cut the fucking deal.
Come on, and I honestly miss, like, this was the last time we really seen Dana commit his full self into the UFC scene. I really feel that way. And this wasn't even the UFC scene. This is just for Conor McGregor. The last time he really got pumped up. The way this video started out was him going, the writing. That was the last time we saw Dana White actually excited. And these old interviews are just so classic because they represent how into it he was, how in love with it he was. It would never be the same without Dana White. Let's be real.
Boys, let's wrap it. 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 Let's wrap it.
Twitter, okay. Let me give you guys Kevin's Twitter handle. Twitter is Kevin from Chicago. Very simple. Man, I hope I'm following you, bro. I'm following you, right? I've been following you for a minute now, bro. Let me actually go to your channel. Let me check your channel out really quick. And subscribe. Boom. Bam, I just subscribed to your channel, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. And don't ever forget, you tuned into the first episode 1 of Pure Evil MMA's Mean Review. Don't forget it. This is going to blow up. I'm telling you.
I'm 28. I'll bet it, because I'm going to make it again. Let's wrap it. Let's wrap it. You ain't going to make it again. You ain't making shit again.
Oh, you ball-busting fucker.
What do you think when guys say that?
I think you're a fucking idiot.
I bought these fucking tickets from StubHub. We get down there, front row. I paid 10 times what these motherfuckers cost to see Rage Against the Machine. And,
this is when Dana White fucking goes in the mosh pit. He loves. If you don't know Dana White, he's literally overly obsessed with Rage Against the Machine. I really pray they show you guys the footage here of him moshing. I remember when this came out. I couldn't believe it.
And they blocked off the seats and reissued the tickets.
He's so excited here. You don't even know it.
But do you hear that in the background? That's Rage Against the Machine playing, okay? These guys have been broken up forever. Now they're playing out here.
He's He's like a little kid. He's like a little kid going to see his favorite band. I love this. I love this video. This is so classic. He gets so into like the most sold out song they have too, which is even more like it's cringy. It's so cringy. But like if you're there and you're feeling it and the song comes on, fuck yeah. And imagine seeing Dana White in the mosh pit.
Reissued our tickets and we're walking around doing this instead of fucking watching the concert. So every one of you that buy tickets to our fucking event.
First off, why did he have to go through StubHub?
And dumb shit happens, I feel for you. That's why you gotta follow me on Twitter. So when dumb shit like this happens, I'll fix it for you. LA Rising, go fuck yourself. LA Rising, fuck yourself.
All right, we're good. He loves it. Hold on, I have to rewind it because this is when he jumps into the pit. This is fucking awesome. He's so excited here. This is gonna be I know this is gonna be our Instagram clip. There's a couple good clips that we got so far for promoting this on Instagram. This has got to be one of them.
Reissued our tickets and we're walking around doing this instead of fucking watching the concert. So every one of you that buy tickets to our fucking event, and dumb shit happens, I feel for you. That's why you gotta follow me on Twitter. So when dumb shit like this happens, I'll fix it for you. LA Rising, go fuck yourself.
First off, I'm glad Dana White felt that pain because there's so many MMA fans out there that have bought tickets and bad shit has happened. Even going to Bellator events. Shout out to our girl Lisa. That happened to her, and It pissed a lot of people off. There's a lot of sites out there that will fuck you. Look at him. Hold on.
We're the best fucking live band ever.
I said fuck you to everybody.
He's straight broing out with like a 15-year-old kid. That's the best band ever. Kid's like, yeah. We have to rewind that scene. That's so good.
So every one of you that buy tickets to our fucking event, and dumb shit happens, I feel for you. That's why you gotta follow me on Twitter. So when dumb shit like this happens, I'll
Oh, Dana.
for you. LA Rising, go fuck yourself.
Look at him. He's going sick. Ready?
We're the best fucking live band ever.
I said fuck you to everybody. And if you give a shit about that, you're some fucking closed-minded
My cheeks hurt.
moron. You, anybody out there who thinks it's an issue, you're a closed-minded fucking moron. You probably live in some podunk nowhere fucking goofball.
This is why UFC does so good. This is one of the bigger reasons why UFC is even popular. Dana White. I'm telling you guys. When people bring up UFC, people who like don't know much about it, they know who Dana White is. And he's such a good promoter. Like, there's a lot of promoters out there that just try to keep it blue collar, white collar. Like Scott Kent from Lion Fight. Scott Coker from Bellator. You don't see Scott Coker. Imagine seeing Scott Coker do this. I've met Scott Coker a couple of times. I've been press row for Bellator a few times. And I'll tell you what, when you run into Scott Coker, because one of the coolest parts of like being at the casino is the fighters before and after the event, including Scott Coker, are just roaming around. They're sleeping there. They're living there for a couple of days. They're at the coffee shop. They're getting food at Johnny Rockets. They're gambling. The first time I met Scott Coker, he was at a coffee shop outside of a coffee shop at a little table, not like exclusive or anything, just like a normal person wearing a basic black Bellator hoodie, like scrubby style, not even looking like a CEO, just chilling, hanging out. And he'll say hi, he'll take pictures, he'll talk, he'll do interviews. He's just chilling. Imagine if he was out there doing this. Just imagine.
Minded fucking moron. You probably live in some podunk nowhere fucking goofball town.
Then what the fuck? This guy is a fucking assbag. Like, I give a fuck what Jake Rawson thinks. What the fuck has this guy ever done to move the sport of MMA forward? They got some dude with a big fucking afro wrestling. Are these motherfuckers into mixed martial arts?
But you don't know the scumbag promoters.
That's fucking illegal.
Scenes went in and paid him to not go to the ground. They paid him to stand up. You know why? Because they thought that Kimbo Slice was going to viciously knock him out. But Kimbo Slice sucks. Like I've said now for the last few months, this fucking guy can't fight, and he got knocked out in 13 seconds by a guy who didn't win the Ultimate Fighter and who didn't win fights in the UFC. They brought him up from the undercard to fight the main event guy and knocked him out in 13 seconds. It would be like the NFL, okay? There's a game between the Patriots and the Browns. The NFL goes into locker rooms and tells the players, listen, the Patriots pull higher ratings if they make it to the playoffs and to the Super Bowl than the Browns do. So here's what we're going to do. The Browns have a great running game. You pay your team more money if you just pass time, don't run. Because we need the Patriots to win and make it to the next level. That's fucking illegal.
So good. All right, let's get out of here. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream in a second. I think you guys deserve one more meme review. One more meme review. Let's get one more good clip in here, because I don't like the way that one just ended. We can't end it like that. Okay, so most memorable and funny moments in 2017. Let's just jump into it. Some recent events that we can cringe to. Let's jump into it. This probably should have been the first video we did. I won't lie. This was gonna be the first video we're gonna do.
Before I let you go, we've got Tyron Woodley on the desk. Is there anything you'd like to say to him?
First, fucking Wonder Boy, my dude. Wonder Boy, I feel for you here. This has happened to any white guy out there. If you are white, this has happened to you. Let's play it.
I'm not giving up on it, my friend. I'm not giving up on that title.
Excellent. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
Wonder Boy, we feel for you. This has happened to every white guy. Megan. Great. I love the way this started off perfect.
John Jones.
Get your shit together, boy.
Is that guy even eligible to fight yet? Right there. But is he eligible to fight yet? A couple months from now.
Don't talk to me about a guy that's ineligible. When you get your together and you're ready to fight, I'm here waiting for you, young man. You know it. Look at this.
I saw that shit live. That shit's not that funny. But, like, it's funny because it's DC. And he was so happy in that moment.
You're a fucking clown, Fabricio Werdum. You're a film. Yeah. What's up? You just punched me.
Okay, so this is Colby Covington. For those of you guys out there that aren't watching MMA and have your ear to the track, this is Colby Covington. I think this video was after he got hit in the head with the boomerang.
In the face, you want to come punch me again, bitch? What?
Oh, wait! He has the boomerang in his hand. So wait, why didn't they show that? I've never seen that clip before ever. Hopefully they'll show the rest of it.
Intoxicated? Yeah. You look like Come at me, motherfucker. Let's go. Are you intoxicated? Are you intoxicated?
Are you off the juice, Kevin? You know, there's a YouTube video out there with you and saying growth hormones, and you got bumps all over your stomach.
I need to be a better champion. Explain it to me. How do I need to be a better champion? I want to ask you that.
All right, first off, if you were the champion.
I am the champion.
I know.
So I wonder how you're going to tell me how to be a better champion.
Especially if it was a draw.
If you were the champion. If you were the champion, which you're not.
You run it back.
So how do you tell the champion of the world and the best weight class in the world how to be the champion?
Show me the money, bitches.
Gegard, what?
No, my main concern was not taking a crap in the middle of the cage, so I just had to take.
Derek Lewis is the king of the MMA memes. We have to give it to Derek. Like, why haven't we seen Derek Lewis in any of the other MMA memes? What is going on here? Especially this fight. This is like when it all started. Like, he started talking about, like, you know, wanting to defend women abuse, but how much he really liked Ronda Rousey. And then he starts telling about how he would shit himself. And then he talks about how his balls are hot. Derek Lewis got it figured out.
Number 2. That's all that was.
That makes perfect sense, Derek. I mean, I understand your pain, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
Everybody want to see me beat up Robbie Law.
Law.
Are you back, junkie? I'm back.
This was something else. I wasn't expecting DC to say this, and this will definitely go down in history. What they said here was something else.
I'm back. This junkie had you crying.
Doesn't he say something like, like power driving, or no, he says like power drilling. No, not even that. What does he say?
Junkie whoops your ass, Daniel Cormier.
I did cocaine.
What? Yeah, you think
Oh, they're not even showing the actual memes here.
you're so tough?
I don't like how they're doing this. They're like doing it split up.
Hey, look at you, fucking faggot. That's right. Yeah, you little bitch. What? Yeah, hey, I'm gonna see you soon. I'm gonna see you soon, motherfucker. Hey, you're old, motherfucker. You ain't shit.
Verdum's always starting shit. If you guys tuned into the UFC 229 recap show after Habib and Conor fought, me and Rodney James Edgar, which you guys all should know. If you follow MMA, you should know who Rodney James Edgar is. He's the guy who looks like fucking John Cena in the MMA scene. He's been at some of the biggest MMA events. He's been at all the Dana White Tuesday Night Contender Series. He's been at some of the biggest press conferences asking the fighters questions. And he was just recently at a press conference or a media scrum and got into a fucking scrum, like a scruffle with Verdum, where Verdum was just like being really angry. And Ronnie James Edgar throws him right under the bus and is like, you know what? It almost seemed like he was on steroids. And doesn't he have a 2-year suspension? Like, eyebrow raise, right?
Big guy, right? Big guy.
Hey, Dana! Give me the fucking boy!
Me and you can go in the room and just talk by ourselves like, man.
You get your ass kicked on Saturday. I don't
But it has nothing to do with me and you.
looking at?
What? Who are you looking at? Who are you looking at? I look at you. What's gonna do?
Hey,
Man, tell me.
shut the fuck up.
You shut up. I don't know you.
Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. This guy. Walk away.
Well, I should get paid. I've defeated Jacare, I've defeated Marco.
This is right when he left.
I've defeated Vito Belfort.
He never got a title shot.
Who else? All these guys.
His one stumble was Uriah Hall. His only stumble. And then he beat Uriah Hall.
They're making more money than me.
Crazy. He made the right choice. I was surprised, but he made the right choice.
Dye my hair blonde? What the fuck?
He beat Jose Aldo.
Hey, have fun fighting on my undercard.
Ooh.
This is how stupid you look with those fucking head. You look like a fucking idiot.
You can talk all you want, show your insecurity, show who you really are. We're gonna get out there. I'm gonna have a smile on my face.
In your own
I'm
locker.
gonna break your ass.
Yeah, I had you in your own locker room, me and you together, ready to fist.
How about when you went home crying?
Back the fuck down.
How about when you went home crying and left practice?
Never
Because
cried.
you're getting ready for
How
the
many
first
times
two
did Holden
fights,
make you
and you're
cry?
not ready?
I don't know what to say about this. To be honest, and this might be why TJ don't talk to me no more, but Cody don't talk to me no more either. I think his ego just blew up. I think that was one of his issues. Because before Cody was champion, after his first fight, me and him were talking via Instagram Messenger. Both these guys, their egos blew up. So I'm not even gonna comment, man. Like, it would be nice to see TJ be more humble. Like, before he won his belt back, he was even on Instagram more, and just, I don't know, weird feelings about this. Both these guys.
Chris Holder and say, hey, Grasshopper, take it easy on TJ today.
Quit practice.
Championship fight coming up.
He's working on boxing Floyd Mayweather, and then he's talking about Khabib in Russia right after. It's just, those are the kind of things that make that kid a fucking superstar.
Those are the things that ruined him.
Conor might never fight again. Guy's got a fucking $100 million.
I think this is number one.
This is just all cringy. I have to cringe really hard at all of this. It's all bad idea. But at the same time, if he won these fights, damn, it would have blown everyone's mind. It just,
He didn't want to fight because Johnny Hendricks hit him in the head so many times. He thought he'd been abducted by aliens. I'm surprised you
That's a good one.
tinfoil hat today to stop the fucking messages coming.
They keep showing this, and I have to say, Yoel Romero deserved the fight. After doing all this, I enjoyed every second of this, and it was a big shame that we never got to see Yoel Romero versus Michael Bisping. Bisping made a huge mistake by not taking Yoel, and he took GSP. That was a big mistake, man. Your life could have been totally different. When Yoel Romero beat Chris Weidman, marched around the octagon, and you had Bisping up on the stage, up there like, it was just so perfect. And then he makes this video. It was really cringy that they were, stepping on the flag and shit like that, burning the flag, ripping the flag, everything they did there. I was against all that. But that was classic.
I can go fight in the octagon. I can go do a 3 or 4 fight deal in the octagon and make $1 billion.
That's good.
Who are you to say? Who are you to say?
They brought it back.
You're some guy that doesn't even fight. You're damn near retired, son. You're barely coming back. How are you gonna
Ooh. It doesn't even stop there. It gets even worse.
tell somebody something? You're a retired man.
DC. What are you doing?
Shut your ass up.
How many times you quit practice, motherfucker?
Never quit.
All the fucking time.
I'm gonna make you quit. You can do all the conditioning in the world with your new coach.
They need to rename this the Cringe compilation. Most memorable and funny moments from 2017. These are the cringiest moments of 2017. Come on.
You got rocked a little bit in the first. How hurt you were at the end of the first round?
Yeah, man.
What a question to ask John Morgan. John Morgan.
I conditioned my chin.
Shout out to MMA World for this edit.
She didn't win this fight. She didn't.
Antonina and Valentina Shevchenko. Two girls I've interviewed multiple times before in the past that definitely won this fight. I'm telling you right now, Valentina won this fight. Hands down. It was close. It was a very close fight. I had Valentina up though. I might be biased. I had Valentina winning this fight. They fought before in the past. It was a very close fight before. This time there were 5 rounds. I think Valentina deserved this W. And, I'm cringe. Another cringe moment. Her nose is rose.
How the fuck can you judge? You have no room to judge nobody. You sit there with your fucking mouth shut before I walk over there and smack the shit out of you.
Those are for my butt ice.
What? You can say it on the Skype, but you can't tell me you love me on TV?
DC, you are my man.
I love you, Luke.
Luke Rockhold knows. Luke Rockhold, he knew.
I could look like a crackhead with a suit on.
I gotta say this though, in 2017, DC definitely blossomed into his full self that I really enjoy. I enjoy his content. DC has really formed he is the Kung Fu Panda in the UFC. That's who he is. I love him. I love DC.
But I've never been a crackhead like you though.
That was great. The way that just ended. That was so great. And I got to say, I did the reaction. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings for the reaction to DC knocking out Stipe. And the couple that were behind me in the video, they're at the table behind me. They're so upset. They're so upset. The kid next to me, I got him hammered. I was buying shots all around because I won so much money on DraftKings. I knew I won a lot of money at that point because, I spent like $150 at the bar that night. But damn, you guys gotta watch that reaction video down below here on the YouTube playlist. Just go to Pure Evil MMA, DC beats Stipe reaction. That's the end of the video. Man, I had a really good time. How long did this stream go for? Because we gotta do more of this. I'm gonna come back tomorrow night. This is what, an hour and a half we did here? We're gonna do more of this. I'm gonna come back tomorrow night. Let's see what we got here. Should we do one more? Should we do one more meme review? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. One more video. I agree. One more meme review. MMA funniest and respected moments. Alright, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Last video, guys, we're going to react to. Pat Barry vs. Stefan Struve. That's more like it. Okay, no. We ain't doing this. We are not doing this. Let's not do this here. Let's go back. Unexpected moments in UFC. 11 minutes. Let's do it. We're not doing boxing. We're strictly UFC here. And we don't want to watch your commercials. Okay, you want to play the game? Over him. Just him on the concrete.
How much you weigh right now?
Right now, I am.
You don't ask that.
Too sexy.
The fight that never happened. They fuck with Dana here. Stupid. Stupid.
You're 30 now, so I'm wondering, as you turn 30, I guess on the 19th of July, what would you say about your 20s? Was it good? Was
I love this moment, by the way.
it bad? Was it somewhere in between? How would you look back on that decade in your life?
I don't really like you, Luke, so.
Yes. Yes.
Hands down, Roy McDonald front kicks him on the ground, and also his attitude towards fighting. And all that being said, though, tonight, it's never an easy out. Don't ever step in front of somebody almost stepped in front of the camera. Now listen,
My cheeks hurt.
Puts this kid on the map.
My cheeks hurt.
With this, sport, it's not just
My cheeks hurt.
It's about a little bit of marketing. And I mean, do you feel like he's got that star factor about him?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And the kid just came back and met with. And the kid just.
I've been here before. I was actually just here recently for Bellator. Bellator thought it was a great idea to set the media scrum room up backstage in the loudest section possible. You can watch that down below here in the Bellator recap. It's just not the recap show, the actual backstage interviews, like with Mikey Kimball. It was so loud, and Mikey Kimball's sitting there like this, just being like, "Yo, man, I just, I want to know how to do my thing." And there's all these pipes and little trucks driving by, and it's just like, Mikey, speak up. It's bad. Like it's bad.
Back and met with me, and he's like, 155-pound champion of the UFC. One thing we've never seen off of Vitor is submissions from his back. He can defend himself from his back. I'm sure he has submissions. Oh, Armbar! He's got it! He has got it right here! Vitor Belfort looking to finish his fight. Jones trying to power out of it. Oh!
There's a lot of crucial grappling going on right now.
Can he get it? He might break that arm, Mike. He might break that arm. Wow! You know what? It's a little high now. I think he's out. He's out. Wow. Oh! That's one thing we haven't seen from Vitor before. But he just shows he has it. He just showed he has it.
Hey, look, you're right here with John Bones Jones. You guys are partying together? He's here. Look right behind you, dog. Hey! This is crazy.
Let's go. What you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, so you know. What's Самое главное, знаешь что? Не, я не посмотрю. Вот ты когда напрягаешься...
Yo, UFC light heavyweight champion here, John Bones Jones, getting cut up on my man's face. Shout out to my man's face.
Here with the real champ, the one and only. Fuck you, DC. Come and get his belt back. You gonna put your bitch ass on the mat, bro.
You can sit here and come up with any adjective to describe your feelings, but
There was nothing on that in the octagon. They gave me with nothing in it. I guess there was something in this. That sucked. Whose backwash was this?
Always scaring Darren White. Sorry, guys. He always does it. Had to get some chocolate.
Fucking
you don't want to be fighting past the age of 35, which is about 2.5 years away, if I'm not mistaken. Have you in your camp created a blueprint as to what you want to do?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about how soon and stuff I want to fight.
Two guys right now in Bellator. Frank Mir,
I haven't gave a whole
Rampage.
Check. You often talk about the belt, about
Another
the
guy
shot. After the impressive win
in Bellator
tonight, do you really feel you're ready to get it?
I started fighting that I wouldn't fight past 35. That's all I knew. When I get 35, I feel like I'll be an old man for this sport. So, you know what I'm saying? I just decided that years ago. But, you know, I got a lot of things I want to do. I got these finger painting things I really love doing.
On a souvent parlé de la ceinture. Est-ce que tu te sens vraiment prêt à avoir un title shot et à défendre ton titre?
I really love that stuff. Finger paint. I'm actually getting good at it now. I made a peacock the other day, and it was very beautiful. So, you know, when I retire, I think I'll be making a lot of finger paints and put it all over the house and stuff. Might sell some on eBay. If you guys are interested in it, let me know. I'll make more.
I think there are some on eBay. I think he made some. What did I say? What did that say? What did that shirt say? I've been here before. UFC 12 heavyweight tournament champion of the world. UFC 48 lightweight heavyweight champion of the world. There you go. Kick him in the D.
Next up, Fact or Fiction, Travis Brown will fight for the title in 2012.
Could you imagine?
It seemed like he was on his way there. Definitely did. He moved like he wasn't in that weight class. He fought my co-host, James McSweeney. And won. I hate the ones. I just want milk chocolate. I don't want the ones with the almonds in it. I want the golden nougat. Give me just plain milk chocolate. Hershey's. Come on.
Are we live? We are live. No. What title? UFC title? Yes. No.
Conor McGregor, you're taking everything I work for. I'm gonna fight you. You know what's the real fight?
This wins meme review. This wins meme review right here.
Taking everything I work for. I'm gonna fight you. You know what's the real fight? What's the real money fight is me, not these clowns that you already punked at the press conference.
Come by my big brother over there, just in case somebody gets out of hand again.
You're well. I love you, Wow.
Wherever you're going, I go.
That's why it blows my mind there's so many dork media members out there. Like, the dork media MMA era is over. Bring in the real guys. Bring in the fucking jocks. Come on.
I see you soon, boy.
Bring in the fucking entertainers.
I honestly, someone had to tell me who he was, so I don't know. Guy's got a chip on his shoulder.
Stick to journalism, kids.
After 25 UFC fights, man, we're pushing for you to get that next title shot, man. Really appreciate you.
Oh, no, wait. One more question. Have you spat on somebody lately?
Baz, this is what I'm talking about. Every time I come on this show. Mike, Kenny Rice, Baz Rutten, you're always talking smack. No, listen, every time I come on this show, you always say, Baz, you know what, you're saying that I spat. I've heard some pretty freaky things about you back in Amsterdam, what you used to get up to. You don't want me mentioning that, do you? Right.
Insane.
Right, so, yeah.
He goes, right, yeah. Shout out to Baz.
No, you gotta be this little baby,
said something, you got to say something back. Is that what's going down right now? I don't know.
You know what?
I missed the show.
Studio now. I've heard things about it.
If you weren't in
Ted Check made it on the show.
studio, I would say it right in your face. That was what would happen.
Boz. Shout out to the Boz.
You be quiet,
tell you what, Baz, you're an old man. You're an old man.
Yeah,
okay?
right. What are you gonna do?
Right?
What are you gonna do, Michael? This is every time, you know, with you, but you're so thin-skinned, man.
Baz.
You know,
This is content. This is content.
Do you know what? I'm done. Never speak to me again.
Why is it like how we need it? Stupid English guy. It's always the same thing with him. What?
I don't understand.
No, it's okay. I don't need this guy.
No, do you know what, Baz? Actually, I'm still here. You can kiss my ass, my big British ass.
Yeah? All right. Let's do the same. Hey! April Fools, we bet you so bad.
I never seen that. That was good though.
Now, hope we pulled off an Oscar performance and people are going to believe this thing.
I believed it.
Thanks for the time, buddy.
I still, I still want my fair fight, man. I didn't get my fair fight. I want my fair shot.
Continues to play mind games with George St. Pierre, while Penn's accusations throughout the Greasegate saga are an attempt to smear GSP's good guy image.
Oh my God, who remembers the Greasegate? Who remembers Greasegate is the real question.
The champ has already plotted his revenge.
It doesn't bother me. In a way that it bothered me, just that he said that I'm a liar,
Diaz called him out as well.
I'm a cheater. That's bothered me a little bit, but now it's over my head, and the thing that I can do to piss him off even more, it's helping Kenny Florian to kick his ass, and that's what I'm going to do.
St. Pierre was absent during Tuesday's hearing with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. St. Pierre set the record straight with his own version of what really went down at UFC 94. Sort of.
You know what? This whole thing is over. We went in court, and Mike, we win.
I can't believe he's coming back.
But he keep talking.
He's just coming back in like 2 weeks.
And you know what? I'm tired. I'm going to tell you the truth. Yes, I did cheat. I did cheat, everybody. I can't handle the pressure anymore. I'm falling apart.
He said the same thing on Rogan, by the way.
I did cheat, but not in a way that people think. If you look at the fight...
He said something about aliens or something like that.
Closely in BJ Penn entry to the octagon, when he's walking to the octagon, you can see how I cheat.
Oh, there it is.
I hire a man to kiss BJ Penn on the mouth on his way to the octagon. And at that precise moment, BJ Penn lost all his strength and all his focus. If I cheat, yes, but not with the Vaseline. By hiring a man to kiss me on the mouth.
Did you guys see that? I saw all of his energy just pulled out of BJ in that moment. I literally saw the energy change there. It was so perfect. It was so perfect. And guys, I tell you what, I did cheat. I can't hold it in no more. I feel like a bad person. Watch his walkout. When he makes the walkout, I hired this man to kiss him. GSP, I love you for this. I love you for this.
Entry to the octagon. When he's walking to the octagon, you can see how I cheat.
Oh, there it is.
Jurassic Park.
I hire a man to kiss BJ Penn on the mouth on his way to the octagon.
Is it a man? Because imagine that. Like, you see this person with long hair. I've seen this clip before in the past, but I've never seen this interview with this actually put there. This is so good. Like, if you told me that was Joanna Jędrzejczyk, I would probably believe it. It does not look like a man from this angle, but when he says it,
And at that precise...
Right there, you can fucking tell either that or that's some scary witch shit. And you look at BJ Penn, and if he's seeing what I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye right now, above my head here in the fucking clip, like that's probably, like I can't see the OBS right now, but that's got to be right above my head. Can you guys see that? Let me see it really quick. Like I can't see the. This is perfect. Screenshot this shit right here. That is scary. Here, I gotta get it long ways. That is fucking scary shit. That looks like a witch. And right there, you can tell that all of his energy is just sucked right out of him. That is some scary shit right there. It's just sucked right out of him. That is some scary shit right there. It's just sucked. Oh my god. Right out of him. No, let me get that screenshot, please. With the rat on my shoulder. Alright, let's move on. Sorry about that. That was good though.
Ben lost all his strength and all his focus, and the fight was mine.
That was good.
Cheat, yes, but not with the Vaseline. By iron.
Oh, don't go down my shirt. Why are you going down my shirt? No. Don't do it. Don't do it. When trash talk goes wrong. Funny face-offs. Alright, funny face-offs. Let's go to funny face-offs. What the fuck? He's grabbing his dick? No, we're not watching shit like that. 12:20 in the morning here on the East Coast. No. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't the best one I watched. I'm glad we didn't watch that video first. Let's see what else we got here. New most awkward moments in MMA. 1 year ago, 12 minutes. No respect after fights. Joe Rogan's funniest moments. Alright, let's watch this one. Joe Rogan gonna bring it home here. Let's watch a little Joe Rogan to end this live stream. This is going to go down in history. This is episode 1. No, we don't want to invest with you, bro. I can't stand this guy. Are they really going to make us? I'm going to mute that for you guys because that's some bullshit. I can't stand that guy. Fuck that guy.
Escudero will bring it tonight, and I guess we will find out if comparisons for Felipe Nover to GSP and Anderson Silva are premature or not. Yeah, we're going to have to find.
I've interviewed Felipe Nover. I think I've interviewed him twice before, actually. One time I cage that submissions, one time here on Pure Evil. Are you really under my... What are you doing here, Shadow? Let's get out. You got to get out of there. You can't be, like, hiding. Come out. Say what up to everyone. Don't hide in the shadows. She just wants to hide in the shadows. But she's not even, like, in my hood. She's under my fucking bed. Felipe Nover, though, he actually retired. I think he's actually just sticking to nursing right now.
Really tough competition to be mentioned in that lofty altitude, you know?
Never lived up to it.
It's like them saying I'm a Joe Rogan. Or something like that.
And that's why we miss Goldie.
We are set to find out at 155 who will become the next Ultimate Fighter.
CLCS.
You gonna watch? You gonna watch with us? Here we go.
Hey, how you doing?
Uncle Hanach to start it off. This is perfect. This is how you want to end a live stream. Uncle Hanach. Welcome to Pure Evil MMA.
How you doing, my friend? Oh, you're too sweaty.
I actually just sent a book to Adam Hunter over the weekend. He should be receiving it. No, he should have received it today. So hold on a second. He should have received it today. Why didn't I get tagged? Because I know yesterday was a holiday. Here, let's look for Adam Hunter. Because the post office said Tuesday. Here, for Adam Comedian. Adam Comedian. On Twitter, and you guys can see Adam has mentioned me in his stories, even when I was telling him I'll send him the book. But today, and today is Tuesday, he has nothing posted. That's really weird. That's so strange. Every day Adam's on here. So Adam Hunter, I hope everything's all right. That just clicked in my head. Like, man, 24 hours without posting one thing on Instagram is very weird. So let's hope Adam Hunter's okay. But Uncle Hanach starting off our live stream for officially Wednesday morning.
That guy got a like a. That guy got a like Afro Sheeney right there, like a.
I'm sweating.
Like he puts you like a muscle grease.
UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar.
This is funny though. This is what pisses me off about MMA. Like, there are people out there that are diehards in the media scene that could easily do a simple job like holding the camera and pointing it towards GSP when it's supposed to be GSP, or pointing it towards Chuck Liddell when it's supposed to be Chuck Liddell. And yet these people are getting paid cash money for this.
And UFC welterweight champion George St. Pierre.
This is Fox. Fox.
Switch seats.
Alright, she's crawling under.
Beyond imagination.
That guy's
Ow!
got a big one.
Yeah.
Well, that guy gonna take
Girl.
a picture? Yeah, he wants to.
What do you want
I
with
can
me
take the
here?
picture. Can take with me. That's my guy right there. That's Joe Hogs.
That's Joe Hogan. He follows him into the bathroom, into the showers in that video. That's a good video.
Yes.
You'd murk him in the grappling?
I think you're just completely done.
I think fucking Steopic would fucking rack him.
Joey.
You pissed that motherfucker off.
That's a good guy. That's a good guy. You gotta think
It's
that
Joe
he's
Hogan.
born with the jokes.
I love Joe
You gotta
Hogan.
think everything he just says is a funny guy. And
Joe
everything.
Hogan.
Yeah, sure. That guy's a good. That guy can play jiu-jitsu.
Joe looks actually really cut here.
Good. When I get one like that. That's a good picture.
It's the scariest sprawl I've ever seen. Like when he snapped down Tim Bosch, it was like, bitch!
Babe, go into my fucking...
Because he'll say it. You better do the fucking steroids. Steopic is crazy. I love that motherfucker. Miocic, I love him.
That guy is strong jiu-jitsu.
Hey man, I gotta take a shower.
You know, he starts from.
Yeah, he follows him into the shower room.
Jean-Jacques Machad.
Yeah.
Babe.
You know that?
Awesome. He's the best.
Joe.
Hey, I'm gonna take a shower. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Shadow, come on, bro.
Let's get away from those.
Come on, girl.
Brock Lesnar, that's a freak of.
Whoever did this edit, it's on point. It's really on point. Because if you've actually seen the actual clips, the other ones were pissing me off. Like, show the whole clip. These ones are perfect.
Man, that's like the high end of the genetic spectrum. You have Brock Lesnar, some weird instance where, you know, Vikings fucked Vikings for generation after generation, and their warrior bloodlines were passed on, and this motherfucker living in the woods in Minnesota.
First off, shout out to old school Joe Rogan Experience. Old school. I remember the first time I ever saw a Joe Rogan Experience was it like 2007, 2006, when he had Kat Von D on.
You know, he got the best of the best. Fucking
And one thing I remember that always stood with me in that interview was her saying that she always says like a prayer or some sort of, yo, what are you doing here? What are you doing? What's the goal? What's the goal here? She likes going under my beard, but I don't know what she wants from me. She's like trying to get my attention for something. Is that what you want? You want the hood? I don't know what you want. I'm throwing the hood up though, because then you have some coverage at least, right, girl? I know that's what you want. It's your shadow. You want to hide in the shadows. But yeah, she says like some sort of spell or something like that before she does her tattoos. It's always stuck with me. I always want to know what it was, and she would never say what it was. I've still to this day researched and waited for her to come out and be like, all right, this is what it is. Still nothing though. But she had like a Satanist wedding recently, which is very weird.
It's that big. But at the end of the day, that
Old school Joe Rogan,
motherfucker
though.
is a barbarian. The reason why he's so fucking good, he is a direct descendant from ancient giant warriors from thousands of years ago.
Look at him.
They put him in there with a guy that's coming off rocket fucking fuel. That dude just don't eat D-ball. Look at the size of his fucking head. He's taking...
I went to high school with kids that smuggled D-ball from Mexico to Madison, Connecticut. You can Google it right now. These kids smuggled it in because their family were rich. And they went on like this big conjoined family vacation. Like 4 families went. They smuggled back Depot. I was on the football team. And they brought it back. And this kid, who was our tackle, and was passing around our math class. I was in the class, it happened. Our substitute teacher caught him. It was all over the news. It was on CNN, Fox News. It was all over the place.
Okay? That's what they give the fucking pit bulls. I hope they put him against Mayoche. I will fly the fucking...
That was our football team.
Climbing out your mouth. He does. That guy's a strong. That guy's a game is strong.
Uncle Hanach followed him to the shower zone.
I'll be on a little bit.
He does a really funny one with Ronda Rousey, too.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm in a rush. Joe Hogan.
And Frank Shamrock. Joe Hogan.
Every time he's busy. Hey guys, I'm gonna be in 5 minutes.
And that's how we started off our 2016.
That ain't a regular dude, man. You ain't gonna just be able to punch.
2015, I think. 15? Yeah, 2015 we started off. Nick Diaz laying down like that for Anderson Silva fight. Both of them making their return.
And send him home packing. No, he's gonna eat your punch and he's gonna pick you up in the air like you're a pillow. And
Time for
you're gonna
bed?
Feel so
All right, sir.
You're gonna feel terrible. The feeling that you're gonna have of helplessness and hopelessness when that fucking gorilla grabs a hold of you, yanks you up in the air, and smashes
Brock
you, and
Lesnar?
gets on top of you and starts boom, boom, and those big fucking lunchbox fists.
Fuck that.
I found this knot in my nose that was bigger than this gum the other day. I had to take the gum out to eat it. Anyway.
Oh!
You ate a booger? Oh, it was so long. It was like a Coke book. I got a flashback to the
Oh!
Nick Diaz, you just shook up the world. How's that feel?
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Classic.
How's that feel?
That guy's a funny guy.
7 minutes later.
Joe, if you get a fight with me, you've made it. Yeah. You call to your wife, honey, put on the fucking
Red panties.
You made it. Say, all right, you beat him. You beat him. But if you fucking cut down to 145.
What the fuck are these? Like, my little sister gave me this when they were popular, like 2 years ago. I kind of like it. I keep it on the desk.
We're all friends here. That was the most embarrassing fucking thing I ever seen.
I fucks with
They
it.
knew he was on it, and they
I
put
fucks with
that
it.
fucking animal in there, okay? And you know what, man? Go ahead. Keep doing those steroids. Put them in there against Spiopic. Whatever.
Meal kick. The poke kick.
Still stay in some good shape.
Look at this tail coming out.
Don't know about some video.
That's how you know we're watching Pure Evil MMA.
We don't like to save some hot water for the homeless guys who live here.
I was talking to George St. Pierre after this fight, and he was begging Dana White, please let me fight this guy. I don't want to fight Carlos Condit. I want to fight this guy.
$4 million. Right now, they're fucking sitting there going,
Oh, take the gum out of your mouth. You drive me crazy. Piece of paper.
Give me this.
He's awesome jiu-jitsu, and he's also
Gotta love him.
an awesome thinker.
We don't have to agree with everything.
He can think about things that a lot of people don't want to afraid to.
He like follows him outside here.
Like smoking heifer.
Smoking heifer.
Smoking heifer. Is that like? That's like weed.
We lost Ronda, and the only other thing we got is
Smoking
fucking
heifer.
Conor, and he's having a baby. He don't want to fucking come back.
No, you know what? You
So
got
what
to
do
know
you
he's
do?
talking about he might come back right
And
after
what
the
do they
first
want?
of the year.
But they don't want to give him who he's supposed to fight.
Who's he supposed to fight?
He's supposed to fight that fucking Kalabib. And
Kalabib.
End of story.
Kalabib.
No.
They tell me some things. You make up the argument. Those guys is
Oh, Prince Kalabib, wonderful he la baboa.
to make your appetite feel better.
What?
That
I thought you said you learn things. What'd you learn?
You smoke for make the
Dude,
appetite.
what'd you learn?
Everybody always say they have the appetite to be more if you smoke
What?
deeper.
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying.
I don't know to have a better appetite.
What the fuck research have you done and what did you learn? What are you talking about? I keep talking about research, but you're saying nothing. Oh,
They just don't want to give us the fights we want to see.
No, they.
Just snapping on Joe right now. Look at him, he's fired up right now. Fucking love you, Joey.
That's the fucking problem.
fight don't they want to give you?
I want to see Khabib. That's the fight.
Khabib.
This is why there's no better sport. Like, what other sport has the community? And like, our scene is the best scene on the planet. We're mixing with every culture around the globe. What is it, 100,000 miles around? It's not that big of a planet. And our sport just combines everybody. I love it. I love it.
That's it. End of story.
You're saying nothing.
You
are saying nothing. What the
James
fuck
Brown.
are you talking
You
about?
listen to James Brown too much
James Brown's
because
awesome.
he's talking aloud and
Get
don't
up,
say
Buck.
nothing.
You don't know. He says a lot.
You
He says, I don't know karate, but I know karate.
And you don't know karate.
Come on.
You don't know karate.
James Brown, don't ever say James Brown, don't say nothing. That's
know,
ridiculous.
because he's
That's
smoking-
disrespectful.
he's smoking
when
so
you're in
much
my
weed.
fucking country, don't you ever shit on James Brown.
I'm
all right?
here as a guest.
I don't go to fucking Pele and start shitting on Minotauro or Elio Gracie. You don't come to America and talk shit about James Brown.
My cheeks are...
May 5th, May Memorial Day weekend. Khabib and him.
Habib.
Ferguson,
Habib, say
give
it.
Ferguson
Say
some
Habib.
Habib.
Habib
Give
Nurmagomedov.
Ferguson some.
Get up.
Get up. Get on up. Get up.
I think you should.
I love this clip because he even follows him outside, I believe. I might be mixing up with the Ronda one, but he follows Joe outside.
do some in the mashed potato and mashed potato yourself out here because
Mashed potato?
Because
What the fuck does that mean?
that's because
That was the seed was already planted in New York. It was already planted. None of you motherfuckers saw it. What are you guys watching?
What seed?
The seed of him talking back and forth with Tyron
I did see that.
Woodley. Okay, that's the fucking seed. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
that's the fucking seed. It smells like a zoo. He's gonna look at Khabib already.
I have Ronald Hagen. He's a chunk. Don't just do one thing. Just say no. That's simple like that.
made a speech where he said that all our differences with all the countries would be set aside if we were confronted with a threat from outer space. He believed in UFOs. You know why? I don't know why, though.
Stay tuned, guys, because I have something to say about this.
It's an actor, man. I live in Hollywood, California. Everybody out here smokes weed. Ronald Reagan was smoking mad weed, thinking about aliens. How about that? Smoking mad weed, hanging out with his chimp. He had a chimp. Did you know that? Bedtime for Bonzo. I made a fucking movie with him. His chimp getting high, thinking about UFOs.
It got set up right there. Okay, so that's the next fucking fight, guys.
It's Connor saying we can do it at 70. We can do it at 70.
Joe, why the fuck you people don't see dick because you see what you want to fucking see. That's the next fight. He already planted the fucking seed.
Why is Joe so fired up here? He's so fired. Look, he's sweating. He is sweating. Joey, what are you doing?
He's not going to fight Tyron. He's going to fight Tyron and kill more time for Khabib like they threw Dennis Seaver on him.
That guy call me from a sitch call me. That guy do a stand up.
He does fall on outside.
Howard Stern. Then he get in a fight with Howard Stern. I don't want you to get hit by a Let's see, I saved your life. Wow.
I saved your life, Joe Hogan.
Strong move, man. But don't
Strong move, man.
act like you don't know me, and then you gotta walk away. Then you gotta walk away. That's why.
That's how you know we did a good meme review. Is when your cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt right now. I'm happy I did this meme review.
Why they cancel Fear Fact? Because
Why they cancel Fear Fact?
people don't watch to see.
Joe Hogan.
How many times we gonna watch the same thing?
How many times are people going to watch the same thing?
One day I'm gonna prove you wrong, Joe.
And that does it for Pure Evil MMA's episode number 1. I'm not, that does it. There's nothing else to see here. We are ending on Uncle Hanach here. He is a comedy genius in the MMA scene, and I just think that it's just right. It's just right. One of the funniest things I've ever seen was the interview with him and Frank Shamrock. Maybe we'll watch that tomorrow night. And tomorrow night we're going to be tuning into episode number 2. Pure Evil MMA's meme review. Guys, I'm Evil Eddie for Pure Evil MMA. Subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram at Pure Evil MMA _ and also on Twitter at Evil_Echo. That's EVIL_ECCO. We're doing this again tomorrow night. I had so much fun doing this. Why not? Like, what am I going to do? Sit on the couch and watch TV? I did get a new TV here in the studio, which I'm pumped about. I got a Roku TV, which basically is a smart TV. Like, I don't watch cable. I watch YouTube. I watch Hulu. I watch Netflix. I watch and hang out with these little rats I got here. It's so weird getting... Oh, they're hiding in the shadows. There she is. Come say bye to everybody before we sign off here. Where'd you go? There you are. Alright guys, I'm Evil Eddie from Pure Evil MMA. MyMMAnews.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this meme review. We're going to end it with the rat tail. Wait until the end. Behave yourselves. Keep on smiling. Stop. Yo. Oh, now you come out? Now you... She knows the camera's off now. She knows the camera's off now. Look. Look, you're on camera. You're on camera. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Stop, Doozy. Stop, Doozy. Stop. Guys, yo. I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. Stop. What are you doing? It's time to go. It's time to go. She's pulling them off my head. What are you mad about? Huh? Alright, guys. Have a good night.